Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. So today we are going to play the Ultraviolet bounty. It'll be pretty much a chill stream today. We're just going to fight the bounties over and over and over, and we'll probably chat and answer some of your questions and all that good stuff. So we're going to wait a minute or two for you guys to be able to log in. So if you guys want to join the group, send me a tell and I'll invite you to the group. Although ultimately we are going to go to the open world. So even if you are not in the group, you will be able to come with us. Oh, Mr. Illusion. And also, we might try something. Basically, yesterday, all the servers were pretty full. But there is basically, there's a PvP server that had a lot of room. So what we could do is that we could go to the PvP open world and we could play the bounties from there. Although, if we want to have some evil villains to possibly play with us, it may not be an option. Oh, Peter Parker. I was tempted to log in with my Flash character, but I decided if we just play the bounties, Multiverse will be fine. Hello, Cars Thomas. Just give me a second so that I can finish setting things up on my end. So this should be okay. So guys, if you want to join the group, quite simple. Send me a text, and send me a tell, and I'll invite you to the group. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Supreme. Hello, Kata. Doesn't matter what phase we're in right now. We're going to go to the open world, so not sure. Hello, RM Creation. From what I understand, the feat is supposed to have been fixed. There was a hot fix earlier today. From what I understand, some of the feats, for those of you who do not know, some of the feats were not working. Like there's a feat for defeating, was it 270? So you had to defeat like 270 ultraviolet lanterns, and for some reason the feat just wasn't working. So let us go to the open world. Actually, let's warp from here. So let us go to the doomed Washington DC map, and we'll fight some evil bounties. And we will chat also at the same time. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought let's invite the Batwoman. So let us see. She doesn't want to play with us. She's so mean. So as you can see, the phases are full. There is phase two, which is the PvP phase that we could try to use. The problem is that if we go there, villains will not be able to come and play with us, or we're not going to be able to play together. We're going to play against each other. Why not? Oh, there's Redback who wants to join. Why not? So here's what we're going to go. We are going to go to the watchtower. We're playing with Heroes Orb. Almost there. Come on. We are going to use the phase shifter. For some of you guys, maybe you never did use it. Basically, if you come over here, there is this thing called the phase shifter that allows us to be able to phase to the PvP open world. So we are going to use that in order to be able to go to the PvP open world. And if all goes well, we should have the whole phase to ourselves. There might be a flaw to my plan. Maybe it won't work as expected. Oh well. So once we're here, then we could go to the Washington DC open world map. And if all goes well, we should have the phase to ourselves. So guys, if you want to come and join us, do that. Hello Marley. So if we take a quick look at the phase, so you can see a lot of the phases are some of the phases are full, and as time goes by, as people log in, the phases will probably get more and more full. So here we have a phase all to ourselves. So let's see if we can use that. Yeah, that's a good trick. Sometimes if there's too many people playing something, and you want to have the phase to yourself, the PvP phase is a perfect thing for that. So let's wait for everyone. So guys, if you want to come and join us to the PvP open world, and that's where we're going to fight the evil bounties. So we have room for roughly 40 more people. So today, guys, it is going to be a chill stream. We're going to chill, fight them evil bounties. There are various feats attached to those bounties. There's feats for defeating them a whole bunch of times. There's probably a feat for defeating all the different bounties, and probably something else I failed to mention. Actually, I should be able to take a look here. Wrong there. Too many menu. There we go. The Ultraman cape, yeah. The best option is to get it from the broker. Let's see if we can. There's a lot of feats for this DLC. So we have the feat for defeating ultraviolet lanterns. Somehow this feat wasn't working just yet. So there's a feat like you have to defeat the construct 50 times. Same thing here. So there's quite a few feats attached to those bounties. So let's see how many of those we can actually complete today. So I guess we can get started. Hopefully there's enough of us right now. If not, we'll hope that some of you guys come and join us. Oh, let me switch to controller. Thank you, Jose. Much appreciated. Oh, for the Ultraman cape. Oh, that was quick. So guys, come and join us to the PvP open world, and we'll fight them evil bounties together. And even if you're not in the group, you can still play with us. But obviously, I'm not going to be able to give you power, or if we have a healer, like Mr. Illusion is not going to be able to heal you. We're in the US server. We're on US PlayStation and US PC. And there's a few mechanics, as you can see. So sometimes there's some mobs, sometimes there's some mechanics. As you saw, there were also some orbital strikes. Oh, wasn't paying enough attention. Holy crap! People went down like was too late. Too late. So there are these mechanics here that kind of hurts if you don't click on them. Almost there, still on target. Oh, Meps just logged in. Oh, I think this is the first one that I'm going to fight this one. So guys, the group is full, but come to the PvP phase and we will fight them evil constructs together. I play on the PlayStation right now, but I also play on PC. I have 2 accounts. I've been meaning to make a video about that. Marley, you deleted DC.
Disable those teleporters.
So guys, if you need to defeat these evil constructs, come and join us. We'll do that together.
Those devices are buttressing the construct. Destroy them.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess he didn't get it. Oh noes. That was nasty. Ideally, the DPS should be the ideally the DPSs should be the ones clicking on the objectives, so that the controller keep on giving power and the healer keep on healing. Sadly, sometimes things don't work as they should. Thank you, Broly. We need help. We need all the help we can get. Yeah, it would be nice if they had crossplay between PC and Xbox and Switch and all that, but not yet. I win the PvP phase, so there's just one PvP phase. So, but you're gonna have to use the phase shifter in order to be able to come and join us. Oh. So use the phase shifter in the watchtower and come and join us in the open world. And sadly, this week, our friend Flashpoint Ghost Rider wasn't able to join us. But hopefully next week he'll be here.
I'm going to take you out.
Almost there, stay on target. Oh yeah. So for those wondering, we are in the PvP phase. Still in battle. Oh, there's some evil PvP players that came to fight us. Or it might be just villains that came to play with us. I don't attack the villains, guys. Let them play with us. Ah, you're so mean. Oh, we got the baby this time. So for those wondering, before we get into battle, so we are in the PvP open world. There's 15 of us right now, although there's a few evil villains. Sadly, the one drawback, as you saw, if some villains come to play with us, the other heroes will probably attack them. Let's try to tell everyone that don't attack players. Yeah, maybe going to the shout chat might be a better idea.
Mine.
50 kills in 35 minutes? I don't think we could do that. There's not enough. I've seen phases where there were a lot of players. So yeah, I guess if there's a lot of players, that could be an option. But with the group we have, although we seem to have a bit more players right now, so maybe, who knows?
Disable those teleporters.
So I guess it's going to be doubly challenging. We're going to try to defeat the evil bounties and try not to hurt the other players.
Don't feel so good.
Oh, Awesome Bag says he soloed it. Well, I guess if you play a fire character, yeah, I could see that happening.
Those devices are buttressing the construct. Destroy them.
Oh, we lost. Well, luckily I have a strong shield, otherwise I would have been toast. I have no idea what the comment says. Sorry. Starting to think that something drains our power. I guess I'm gonna have to focus a bit more on giving power to the group. Ah, Toxic Smoke went down. I'm so sad now. Oh, I was distracted for a second, and you see what happens. And Awesome Bags is asking, how do you pay your bills and play DCUO? It's quite simple. I don't pay my bills. So I'll probably be homeless in about a week. Sadly, I don't play DCUO as much as I would like to, or as much as people seems to think. I guess at this point I've been playing DCUO enough that I know how to maximize my playtime. Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to target you. The evil auto target. The video you did a while back, I did a lot of videos a while back. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific. Oh, that's an old one. Oh, the blue orb drained power. Okay, that makes sense. Come back, easy group. We'll be here. Oh, the evil snake. From what I understand, the snake seems to be the toughest one of the bunch, so
After this,
I guess we'll find out.
You can blame it on me.
It comes from a time capsule. I forget which one. I think it's the Cursed Gotham time capsule, but off the top of my head, I could be misremembering. I would suggest look at the broker. If you're lucky, you might see it on the broker and buy it straight from the broker. But if not, you may have to try to get the collections. Or if you're really, really not lucky, you may have to play the long game and wait for booster gold to sell the visage. How'd you get the blast time to shoot different color? It depends on your power. Depending on which power you use, your blast will be a different color. Like for Quantum, the blast is blue. If you play If you play Mantle, the blast will be light purple or almost pink. Obviously, if you play Green Lantern power, your blast will be green, and so on. So it depends on what power you use. No Way Home Green Goblin. I'm gonna have to do a bit of research because I haven't seen No Way Home, so I'm not sure exactly what he looks like. I know it's Willem Dafoe that plays the character, but I know Willem Dafoe from Spider-Man 1, but I have no idea what he truly looks like in No Way Home. I saw some clips of him with like a hoodie and where he doesn't have a mask, where it's just a Willem Dafoe's face. But I would have
Those devices are
I would have to
buttressing
look
the
it up.
construct. Destroy them.
Oh no, awesome bag! I'm not rich. You don't really have to be rich. If you have all you really need is a steady job. If you have a steady job, you should be able to play the game fine. Obviously, if you have a wife and 12 children, yeah, you might need more than just a steady job to play the game. But basically, if you just have a job, you should be able to play the game fine enough. And these days, you can pretty much play the game for free. So you don't. Oh, so spending money to play this Universe Online at this point is pretty much optional. Oh no, I'm going to die inviting toxic smoke. Oh, that was a close call. Oh yes, you are.
Join me and you might survive.
I'd be almost tempted to ask, what did you guys think of the ultimate Batman bundle? Were you happy to get the long-geared Batman call? Were you unhappy because there's a lot of stuff in there that's pretty much reused stuff? No, you cannot add people from different consoles. PlayStation and PC can play together, but when it comes to Xbox have their own servers, and we cannot play with Xbox people. The same with Nintendo Switch. That was bad. Um, Slapnuts is asking, should I get the bundle or membership? In the past, I would have said get the bundle. Sorry, I would have said get the membership. But now you can play pretty much any content without the membership. So I would say buy the bundle, and you could buy the membership maybe next month. Or you don't. I would say you don't really need the membership, but there's probably something you don't get without the membership that I don't think of. So I don't want you to miss out. Like basically, there's going to be the new the Batman mask from the back from the hack that you can get this month if you have membership. So if you want to have the Batman mask that is in the daily rewards, then yeah, get the membership. But if you don't care about that, then yeah, you could get the bundle. Although you should be able to get the bundle again next month, next week. So if you want to have the mask, the Batman mask, yeah, get the membership. But oh, oh, hello Spencer. Oh, we're pretty good. We're fighting a lot of evil bounties. Let's repair before we go back. Hello Chaos King. Spin is mentioning there's a big people get kicked and join. Yeah, we've seen a lot of people mention that they get it kicked. It's an issue that's been happening at least since yesterday. Spencer is saying about the bundle. I think it's awesome. I have the manner, but I wasn't on break during the Beyond outfit. That's all right, Flashpoint. We'll never forgive you. The Batwoman is asking, are we doing the other boss bounties? Chatting and playing at the same time, not a good idea. Worst DC character? That's a tough one. You're so mean to poor Robin. Come on, Robin is a classic.
Disable those teleporters.
Guys, in case you just joined us, if you want to fight the evil bounties with us, come to the PvP phase and then come to the open world, and we'll be able to fight some evil bounties together. Oh, Kite Man is a good answer. Oh, Condiment King. That's the worst DC character. At some point, I would have said someone like a Calendar Man, but Calendar Man was actually pretty cool in Batman: The Long Halloween. Hello, Erish. Sorry, Jose. If you play on Switch, yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. From what I understand, people on Switch have been struggling because of the low population. Oh, apparently there's a daily reward glitch. You can get unlimited daily rewards. I'm pretty sure I already got the daily rewards for today. But next time, awesome bags. Don't mention that on the stream. Oh. So guys, I would strongly suggest do not use that glitch. If you don't want to get banned or something like that, don't use the glitch. I'm sure if you did use it once or twice by accident, the devs will probably forgive you. But if you use it 1,000 times, you're taking a big risk. Oh, we have our first bot of the day. Goodbye, Mr. Bot. Oh no, we lost our both our healers. Very sad now. We're not going to mention the glitch, Demon. I don't want to tempt you guys, and I don't want you guys to get banned. Ah, the unicorns. I love those unicorns. Could Batman be Deathstroke in a one-on-one fight? I would say no because Deathstroke is an enhanced human, so he has a enhanced strength at the very least. Maybe if Batman in a freaking or freaking supply drop. I guess depending on the location, if Batman could be sneaky and hide and maybe, but like if you put them both in a ring, nah, pretty sure Deathstroke would defeat the Batman. What other games do you play? I like to play games like Baldur's Gate. I played Diablo 2 a little bit not too long ago. I used to love playing Dragon Age, Dragon's Dogma, and probably something else I failed to mention. Nah, don't mention the glitch. I don't know what's gonna happen with the dev invasion. Some of you guys may have heard Ocean. Apparently, Ocean left Daybreak. I assume it's because she got offered something else, but we pretty much only learned about that the last day that she was working. From what I understand, she posted at some point she posted on probably Twitter or something like that that it was her last day. Oh, we got the henchmen, the Ultraviolet lanterns. Ah, that is nice. Uh, we'll play one more bounty, and then we'll go fight. Well, actually, no. I'm from Canada. Oh, Peter Parker got the Ultraviolet emblem. So let us start with the evil cheetah, and we'll work our way from there. The best artifact for controller. Right now, those I use the Parasite Power Harness. I would say the Amulet of Ra. It allows you to debuff a whole bunch of enemies. And right now, I'm trying the Strategist card. It's okay, but I might try something else. Yeah, it depends a bit on the type of controller. Are you a classic controller like me? Are you a debuff troll? Or a buff troll? Are you trying to be a battle controller? Yeah, I suppose. It's very cold. The only place colder than here would be Antarctica. Or maybe Siberia. Although I would say it's probably almost as cold as Siberia here. We don't know why Ocean left, so I wouldn't speculate on that. But yeah, it's obvious that Daybreak has been struggling at least since House of Legends, maybe a bit before that. Oh,
Not even close.
uh, don't start uh, don't start saying bad stuff about the devs, please. I understand if maybe you don't like some of their decisions, but the devs are kind of like, did you guys ever play D&D? Let's go fight Giganta. If you ever played D&D, when you play D&D, whether you like it or not, you are at the mercy of the dungeon master. The dungeon master is the boss, and whatever he says, it was goes. So if the dungeon master makes decisions that you don't like, you don't agree with, that you hate, sadly, tough breaks, you're stuck with that. He's the boss. And basically, the devs are our dungeon master. This is our. We play their game, and if they decide to give us a long-geared Batman call, they decide to do it. If they decide not to give it to us, they don't give it to us. It's sad, but that's how it is. If you had to play with another YouTuber, who would it be? Hmm. I kind of like Trex. I remember watching Trex Light's video way back when, and I really enjoyed watching our friend Trex. Another option would be Darkman. Darkman seems like a cool dude. Erish is saying, I heard survival mode is coming back. Is that right? I haven't heard anything about that. Last I heard, we probably weren't going to get the survival mode this year. And also, when we got the latest dev update, there was no mention of survival mode anywhere. So I strongly believe that if there was going to be a survival mode, it would have been mentioned then. Seeing how they did not mention it, and there was this little timeline that they showed us, and survival mode was nowhere on the timeline. So I strongly doubt we'll get survival mode this year. I could be wrong. I hope for you guys that I'm wrong. If you guys love survival mode, I hope to be wrong. But I don't think it's gonna happen. In your opinion, what's the most overpowered moment from Robin in a DC animated movie? In a DC animated movie, I haven't seen a lot of. I haven't seen Robin in a lot of DC animated movies, so it's kind of hard to tell. Broly, the group is full, but come to the PvP open world phase, and we'll fight. We'll find some bounties together. Blue Rose Shadow is asking, will we ever have the update for PvP? Nah, I think PvP is done like dinner. It's been what 6 years, maybe more, since we got any update on PvP. Pretty sure PvP is done for. Already the devs have a hard time trying just to balance the game with PvE. When they try to balance the game for PvE and PvP, they just can't do it. Whenever they nerf some power because of PvP, it ends up messing up with PvE. And if they nerf or buff a power for PvE, it ends up missing PvP. So PvP is still there. You can still play PvP if you want to, but I'm pretty sure the PvP we have right now is all we're gonna get. I wouldn't say it's dead, Irish, but there's not going to be any new update on that front as far as I can tell. Oh, thank you for fighting with us, Broly. I cannot invite you to the group, but even if you're not in the group, you can still fight them evil bounties with us. ZombieCon is asking the question of all questions: is the game dead? Absolutely not. The game is doing fine. There's plenty of players. There's plenty of content they could give us. They don't give us all the content we would like them to, but it's not for lack of content. Basically, there's more content they could give us than I think is feasible for them to give us. In terms of DLC, there's no there's a lot of storylines that they did not even begin to cover in terms of DLC, and then they could even come up with new storylines that have nothing to do with the comics. So in terms of content, there's no limit to what they can give us. And even in terms of styles, also there's quite a lot of style they could give us. Oh, Toxic Smoke is asking, have you seen the Blue Beetle style leak? I'm not sure what you're talking about. At some point, we did get a some concept art that was shown to us, so I'm not sure if that's the leak you're talking about. But I would say I probably didn't see the leak you're talking about. Oh no, Mr. Illusion went down like a ton of bricks. Ah, the evil Black Manta. That's part of the issue, Epic. Odds are, whatever you want to trade for the vest, I probably already have it, and I don't have the vest anyway. So, but also if I start giving stuff to some of you guys, there's like at this point there's almost 25,000 of you, or let's say 24,000 of you guys. So I cannot trade with everyone. So sadly, no trading with people at this point. Oh, Erish is asking, have you seen the Batman movie? No, not yet. We still have a whole bunch of restrictions over here, so I'm not sure exactly what. Like, I think we can only have like a 50% of people in the theaters and stuff like that. So I may wait. Although in about a week and change, pretty much all the restrictions should be lifted. So I might try and go see it then. But there's also Spider-Man that I wasn't able to see, so. Oh yeah, the light stream do not work for super speed, Lucas. So if you did purchase some light stream and your character is super speed, the light stream just do not work. There's nothing you can do about that. Sadly, we have to wait for the devs. We have to wait for the devs to fix it. There's nothing else we can do about that. I would say PvP is useless. Technically, if you want to play, people that want to play PvP, the option is still there. But there's clearly not going to be any new update on that front. Oh, did everyone die? Ah, them evil bombs. Do you think it's causing delays with the graphic update? Yeah, sadly the graphic update keeps on getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. So, oh, the Batwoman says the Batman on HBO Max soon. I don't have HBO Max, so it could be on HBO Max tomorrow. Wouldn't change a thing for me. Jesse Jones, the Batman movie is about as comic book as could get. Not wacky and shit, but dark and gritty, like new comic book Batman. I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about the Batman movie. I've seen some reviews where, when you look at the review, you would swear that the movie is not very good. We're just doing the bounties today, Epic. So reading the reviews, you would swear that the reviewer did not like the movie at all, and then he ends the review with the movie is great, 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10. So I'm a bit confused about the reviews. Reading the reviews, you would think the reviewers did not like the movie very much, but when you look at their final words or their final rating, they rate it like almost a perfect movie. So I'm a bit puzzled about that. So I pick. Usually we do raids on Friday, but not today. Today we're just playing the bounties. Um, Batman and Robin and Batman Forever. Not these were not dark and gritty.
On my target.
So let us fight the Evil Grodd, and then we'll get back to the Ultraviolet bounties. I think Batwoman is telling us that the Batman will be on HBO Max April 18. That's good. Easy Droop is saying the bad reviews are Marvel fanboys and angry fangirls. That's why they rate this down. Could be, could be. I have to admit, personally, when I saw some of the choices they made for that movie, it looked to me as if they were trying to make the Batman movie for the Twilight crowd. And personally, I don't like the casting. From the trailers, I don't like the casting they've done. The two casts that I really liked, though, Jeffrey Wright. Jeffrey Wright, I recall him being really good, especially in Westworld. When he was playing Bernard, really liked him. And Colin Farrell, which just plays the Penguin, which you can barely recognize because there's a ton of makeup making him look different. So these are pretty much the two castings I really liked. But I wasn't too crazy about the guy they cast for Batman or Catwoman or even Alfred for that matter. I don't the smiling things that's a bit crazy. I guess yeah, there are people who seem to be going out of their ways to be trying to cast some shade on the movie. Like the whole thing about smiling, the Batman not smiling. Uh, nah, that makes no sense. Awesome bags. I prefer DC characters to Marvel. That's fine. You can prefer anything you like. It's your choice. Jesse Jones. I give it an 8.75 out of 10 because the movie plays out kind of generic. It was still well executed, and some scenes had me doing a double take. If I manage to see it someday, Batwoman says MCU fake fans says it's too dark. Could be. Beyond, do you have a favorite Arkham game? Not really. I haven't played the Arkham game a lot. I think I played the first one a little bit, and I played Arkham Knight a little bit. I wouldn't say I have a favorite. I would say if I had to choose, I would say the first one over Arkham Knight because Arkham Knight controlling the Batmobile is freaking impossible. It slides from side to side as if you're driving on oil or on ice. So I wasn't too crazy about that.
Time to exact some justice.
Awesome bags. Batman movie is meant to be dark. Yeah, I suppose, but there's when you make a Batman movie that a 10-year-old cannot go and see, I think you've made a mistake. And it's especially true with Superman. Like when we had the Man of Steel movie, and we ended up with a Superman movie where you could not take a 10-year-old to see the film, that was a mistake. Toxic Smoke says, oh, I lost it. A Marvel fangirl said it wasn't kid friendly.
Disable those teleporters.
Well, there's this weird thing is that originally superhero comics were for kids. That was the target audience, and even more young boys. Young boys were the target audience for superhero comics. But for quite some time, adults have been trying to claim superheroes for themselves, or in this case, the Batman. So yeah, I could see why someone wouldn't want to see a dark superhero movie that kids cannot see. But we knew that that's what we're going to get with the Batman movie, so not sure why people are surprised on that front. We don't need a Batman rated R movie. Heck, remember Deadpool? I remember some people were said that Deadpool had to be rated R. That the movie wouldn't be good if it wasn't rated R or something like that. But remember the first leak we got, the first footage of Deadpool that was leaked that led to us getting the movie? That wasn't rated R. That was pretty much PG or PG-13, I forget. So we got a pretty awesome, I would say, a Deadpool teaser that wasn't rated R that people loved, and that led to us getting the movie.
I got a punchline for you.
So I don't think we need a Batman movie rated R. But I know that some people are trying to make superheroes and especially Batman more adult, which I have mixed feelings about. Awesome Bag says Dr. Fate is going to be awesome. I suppose yes. Well, he's played by Pierce Brosnan, so he's a good actor. Dr. Fate is better than Doctor Strange? I'm not sure I would say that. I have to admit, I wasn't a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch, especially when after I saw him in Star Trek Into Darkness. But in Doctor Strange, it was perfect. Sorry guys, I think I missed a chat or two. Jesse's asking, what about the new Suicide Squad movie where they just indiscriminately kill so many innocent people on a whim? I haven't seen it yet. When the Suicide Squad was in the movies, we didn't have theaters were closed over here. Theaters were open not that long ago. Like I get even in early January, early February, the theaters were still closed over here. So I haven't seen the Suicide Squad yet. Toxic Smoke is asking, have you seen the Marvel tweets that said we're getting a new DD season? I haven't seen that. I know that they're planning to bring Daredevil to the Marvel Universe. And I know that they're going to bring the Netflix TV show. I know they're going to bring the Netflix TV show to Disney Plus, from what I understand. But I haven't seen any news about a new Daredevil season. From what I understand, it is the same actor, like the same with Wilson Fisk. Like it's still the same actor playing Wilson Fisk, and it's still the same actor playing Daredevil, but it's not the same character. It's going to be a different version of Wilson Fisk, and a different version of Daredevil. Irish is saying, oh yeah, the Flashpoint movie is being delayed until 2023. Pretty much all the DC movies have been delayed to 2023. I think the next movie we'll get is Shazam, if I'm not mistaken. And afterwards, Black Adam. But Aquaman and The Flash, these have been pushed back to 2023. Beyond Xanos, I tried to watch the Batwoman TV show, but I can't get into the CW TV shows. Yeah, these shows are unwatchable. They were not too bad at first. Arrow was pretty awesome for a few seasons. The first 2 seasons of The Flash was awesome. Season 3 was pretty good as well, but it wasn't as good as the other two. But sadly, the CW TV shows went down in quality, sadly. That's okay, Jeffrey. We're still going to stick around for a few minutes. Oh, Jeffrey says the Batman was amazing. So we'll have to look it up. Oh, Batwoman says look up how powerful Dr. Fate at Variant Comics. Yeah, I kind of like to watch a Variant sometimes. But I don't need Variant to tell me how powerful Dr. Fate is. I know that he's a Lord of Order. Come on. I have, I guess I have what you could call an encyclopedic knowledge of comics. So I know about Dr. Fate. It's okay, Jeffrey. Everyone needs to work. Oh, thank you, Cars Thomas. Have a great weekend to you too, and we'll see you next Friday. So Beyond this says he saw the Batman and it's the best Batman movie. Never enjoyed the Nolan take on Batman. Yeah, I didn't like the Nolan take either. So I think this is going to be our last one, guys. This is one of the bounties, one of the Ultraviolet bounties. We've been fighting them a bit tonight. Oh, Toxic Smoke is going for dinner. Thank you for being here, Toxic Smoke. The helmet outran the Big Bang. I think Batwoman is mentioning the Dr. Fate helmet. We were talking about that, about Dr. Fate a bit ago. For those of you who do not know, Doctor Fate will be in the Black Adam movie. Not just Doctor Fate, the JSA will be in the Black Adam movie. Those I can confirm is Doctor Fate and Hawkman. I don't know if Jay Garrick, the Flash, will be in the movie. That would be pretty awesome to get Jay Garrick in there. Alan Scott, I hope we get Alan Scott in the Black Adam movie, but at this point it's too early to tell.
Disable those teleporters.
So the only ones I know for sure are Doctor Fate and Hawkman, but there might be others that have been confirmed that I just don't know about just yet. Yeah, Jeffrey, DCU has a new the Ultimate Batman pack, but it's a lot of stuff that we already had before. There's the Batman Beyond style, the enhanced version of the Batman Beyond style. There's the Wayne Manor. The one new thing is there's a new Batman call with longer ears. So if you've been waiting, if you're like me, you've been waiting for that. Oh, Supreme is mentioning Atom Smasher. So Atom Smasher should be part of the JSA Black Adam movie. Evil Ultraviolet lanterns. They're all attacking me. Have you seen that? Oh, I'm gonna be too late. Hopefully they'll come back quick enough. Oh yeah, the Catwoman mask was a bit weird. And it was even weirder with the newer actress. Fat Boy Sin is asking, would you ever host a style contest? No, I don't want to open that kind of worm. One time I told someone that his look was like I don't know, 7 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10, and they were pretty insulted. So nah, I wouldn't do that. See, they should have given us the Council of Batman styles. Well, maybe they will at some point, Jeffrey. Sometimes you have to play the long game, and maybe 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, we'll get the entire Council of Batman. I remember how with Green Lantern, we used to have no Green Lantern emblem, no Green Lantern aura, no Green Lantern style, and now we have pretty much all of that. So who knows? We'll have to wait and see what we do get in the future. Broly the Super Saiyan B Daisy. I got 2 Batman Will Laughs boxes dropped, and quad box dropped too. Congrats. Thoughts on the new Clarion artifacts? I'm not sure because from what I understand they've made changes to the artifact very last minute. I saw the artifact when they first added it to the test server, and I was a bit concerned. Already there's a lot of healers that try to play as a DPS, and it looked to me like the artifact was going to encourage people to play even more as DPS. And I even mentioned as much on the forums, and let's say some people disagreed with me. I wasn't in the popular opinion. But they seem to have made some changes last minute to the artifact, so I would have to look at it to know for sure. But at first I wasn't thrilled about basically they had mentioned trying to encourage healers to do a bit more DPS or to play a bit more DPS. And they don't need that. If anything, they need to be encouraged to play more as healers. But I was pretty much alone when I said that. Everyone else did not seem to agree with me. So, yeah, sorry, D. Walters, if you missed on the shaded comic material, at this point you can't really get it. Technically, you could still get it from the broker, not the broker, from the trade chat, but you would have to spend a lot of cash, like billions and billions, in order to be able to get it. Quantum or Celestial? It depends. If I would say Quantum because Celestial you have a lot of combos. You have the Celestial combos. So if you like to play with combos, yeah, go Celestial. You'll do combos after combos after combos. If you don't like combos so much, I would say go Quantum. But also it depends. Do you want to be a healer or a controller? Quantum is controller. Celestial is healer. Um, I would say every, but close. Yes. I think we're almost done. Come on. Stay on target. Yeah. Oh, Irish, I agree. I want the Red Sun Superman emblem as well. Although under the current climate, I don't think that's gonna happen. Anything from Red Sun, I don't think we're gonna see that for a while. Let's give a bow to everyone. Supreme is asking, I wonder why they didn't make the artifact account bound. Yeah, I made that mistake. I collected the artifact on my multiverse character. I didn't realize that we would not be able to trade it to our other characters. I tried to give it to a healer character and just couldn't do it because, as you mentioned, yeah, the artifact is not account bound. D. Walter, what console are you on? I'm on PlayStation right now, PlayStation 4. I wish I had a PlayStation 5, not an option right now. Although I didn't check in a while, so maybe there are PlayStation 5s at Walmart or EB Games, and I just didn't see them. I'm gonna have to go take a look soon enough. I just realized there's no PvP in the House of Legends, which makes sense. Seeing how we have both factions, having PvP activated here, I guess that could answer some of the questions people had about PvP. Like you can see right now, they're pretty much moving away from PvP. Here we have the House of Legends where the heroes and villains are together. So obviously they removed PvP because it didn't make any sense. But they've been doing that for quite some time. Pretty much ever since Earth 3, uh, players have been pretty much there used to be like a spot for villains and a spot for heroes in most map. But with the Earth 3 DLC, villains and heroes were in the very same place. Actually, maybe even before that. I think the Teen Titans DLC did that as well. So more and more, they did not make any distinction between heroes and villains. Like way back when with the Age of Justice DLC, you had an area specifically for villain, an area specifically for heroes, and you would duke it out when you got out of there. But as time went by, they pretty much gave up on that. So I would say that they're pretty much moving away from PvP. And I would be tempted to say they might even be moving away from faction. I wouldn't be surprised if someday, many years from now, there's only one faction and heroes and villains play together. I don't have any inside track. I'm just speculating here. We're in the PvP open world. Oh, actually, there is no PvP open world here. Ah, that is strange. So we're in phase 3 right now. Broly's saying, they give us OP items. Normally you see the neck, you see the legs, you see the hands, you see the head. Why can't we see the? Well, no, we don't. Let me show you. Like obviously, yes, the gloves. There is a style for the gloves. It is the Time Hunter style. But the thing is, like the neck, like we have the OP neck, but there's no style for the neck piece. The same when we get OP rings. There's no styles for the rings. So when they give us a style like the gloves or the back piece, yeah, there'll be a style. Like the back piece is a brutal logic. But with some of the styles, there's no for some of the OP items, there's no style because those items usually don't have a style. So I guess we're going to stick around a few more minutes. So guys, if you have any questions, now's the time. Let's give a little bow to everyone who came to play with us. Let us cancel the group. Hello, Sironya. Sironya. Jeffrey is asking Multiverse. There is a YouTube channel that gives news on PS4 drops every month. I'm going to send you the information later, okay? Sure. Supreme is saying the game is full of heroes and anti-heroes. Yeah, I suppose at this point it's a fair assessment. Uh, I guess it was a mistake to have the villains. If they, it's always a bit tricky. Like they don't want players to do evil things really. But having heroes and villains was convenient for the PvP aspect of the game, so you could have clearly two factions, the heroes and the villains, and they fight each other. Sadly, they never really wanted villains to really act like evil villains. Oh, Batwoman want us to take a look at her Flashpoint Batwoman. Pretty cool looking. Let's go over here. No cape. I'm so sad. Lucy just popped in to say hi, Multi, and thanks for keeping a returning player in the know. You're very welcome, Lucy. Much appreciated. Jeffrey Lane, so Multiverse, there is no PvP open world anymore at all. Actually, no, Jeffrey, we were in the PvP open world earlier, but this year is the House of Legends. It's basically a hub for both heroes and villains. And I guess they did not want us to fight each other in this area. So for the House of Legends, there is no PvP map. But everywhere else, there is still a PvP map, a PvP phase. And yeah, we still have the PvP open world, but I'm sure you know, Jeffrey, way back when, quite a few years ago, they removed the option to be able to create a character directly in the PvP open world. Because way back when, what would happen is that someone would create a character in the PvP open world, and then there would be some combat rating at 200 that would go down and kill the poor level 4 players. So a lot of players didn't like that, and they didn't realize that they could create their characters into another server. So at some point they removed the option to be able to create a character in the PvP open world. So you had to create your character in the PvE open world, and then I think at level 5, then you could switch to the PvP open world. But there were too many high-level players that were killing low-level players, so they removed the option to create characters right there in the PvP open world. And when they did that, they pretty much killed the PvP open world. I've been gone a very long time and recently been getting back in and constantly find myself on your channel anytime I Google something. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, when you search for information, yeah, my videos usually come up. So yeah, no surprise there. Broly, the Super Saiyan, I thought they was going to give us the World Forger necklace. They can't because we don't have a neck piece. Like we don't have a necklace style. They would have. I guess they could add it if they made it like an accessory or something. Oh, Siron, yeah, sure. Like if you want to like the video, guys, that would be appreciated. Jeffrey Lane, yes, but I used to go to those areas with my hero and used to help low-level characters. Oh yeah, I did the same. What I would do way back when is that I was playing a character called Magneto First Class, and the style I was using for my Magneto, he looked as if he was just fresh off the Brainiac ship. Like my character looked, when you looked at the styles, it looked like a character that was level 3, but I was higher level. So what I would do is that I would go into the low level areas, and when the guys would try to jump me, thinking that I was level 3 character, I would beat the snot out of them because I was actually a high level character. I used to do that to farm player kills way back when. So I would do the opposite of what players would do. Like players normally would try to get to jump on low level players and beat the snot out of them. In my case, I was pretending to be a low level player, and when someone would try to jump me, I would beat the snot out of him. It was pretty awesome. Sadly, these days almost no one in the PvP open world anymore, so not really an option. Oh, the chat jumped a bit. Jeffrey is asking also, Multiverse of Heroes back in the days used to actually patrols, really helping low level character was very fun. Sure. Misaki is asking, are you on the EU server? No, I'm on US server. D is saying, Multiverse, you are the voice of DCUO. Nobody else like you. Ah, thank D, much appreciated. Oh, and our friend Mr. Illusion. Yeah, I guess there's one thing. Mr. Illusion is mentioning that the new artifact is on the Constantine vendor. So if somehow you gave the artifact to the wrong character, like I did, uh, it's not a big issue. Just come and see your friend Constantine.
Bollocks. Do I look like your mum? What are
Ah,
you
and I can't
going
see
on
the
about?
artifact because I have it with this character. Oh well. You should be able to purchase the artifact for 10 source marks from Constantine. Batwoman is asking, will we get the Two-Face face because we are getting the Bat Hack mask? I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point we do get the Two-Face face, but it would take some special occasion. I guess we got the Batman mask. First, the Batman mask was a highly requested item, so I can see why they decided to give it to us. And also, we have the Batman movie, so it kind of fits with the theme for this month. This month, you could say that the theme is most likely Batman, thanks to the movie. So seeing them give us the Batman mask, no real surprise. And again, it was a highly requested item. For the Two-Face face, I have no idea if it's highly requested or even requested at all. So I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Musaki is saying, too bad. I wanted you to see my Laura Kent. Sorry, Musaki. Irish, what are the new things in the Fate vendor? Uh, there should be new things. At least, I don't think so.
Lords of Order, grant us your favor.
They rearranged the items on the Doctor Fate some time ago. Like the newest thing we got was the Winter Storm Aura, and you can see the Two-Tone Cape, the Lord of Chaos accessory, the Helm of Nabu, and then all the other items. Shadow Knight is asking, do you watch your past live streams? Not really. I make too many videos. Once in a while, I'll rewatch something if I need to refresh my memory or if I need specific information. But I don't really have time to rewatch either my live streams or my videos. Thank you, Musaki. Much appreciated. Lucy, is Aru in the chat here? I have no idea. If so, what chest and legs are those? They look really nice. What I'm using is the M suit or the M slim line, but for Arrow, I have no idea. Thank you, Musaki. I'm glad I helped you. That's why I started making those videos. So if it can help some of you guys, I'm very happy about it. Irish says I was waiting for the Winter Storm aura for an IC character. Wait no more. The aura is on the Doctor Fate vendor. So I think that's going to be pretty much it for now, guys. So guys, thank you very much for coming to play with us. It's always appreciated. Thanks to everyone who watched the stream. You guys are awesome. And even more, thank you to everyone who participated in the chat. Chatting with you guys and exchanging with you guys, that is always awesome. Batwoman is saying next month is a Peacemaker helmet. Yeah, probably. M Streamline is basic and Monel style, absolutely. So guys, thank you very much for being here. You guys are always awesome. And next week, I guess next week will depend on what the bonus week will be. So guys, I will wish you a good weekend. Be safe, and we'll see you next week. Oh, Musaki, one question? Sure. One last question. When will we see the Blue Beetle style? I have no idea. Well, give me 1 second. Let me check on the forums. Someone mentioned earlier there was a leak about the Blue Beetle style. Um, I don't think I've seen that leak. Let's see if someone mentions it on the forums. Um, nah, I don't see any mention of that. There was some concept artwork that was posted quite some time ago. I think I made a video where I showed that, but that's the only leak I saw so far. So guys, thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye, guys.